Hello students, today we will take the discussion on open book test lesson number 6, that is measurement of physical quantities. Under this I gave you the definitions. First question, that is a definition, and the definitions are inertia, scalar quantity, vector quantity, metric system, physical quantities and the weight. These 6 definitions I gave you, and that we will see one by one. So, the first definition is the inertia. So, inertia's definition is, see here it is, the matter has a natural tendency to resist a change in its state, which is called as a inertia. It is called as inertia. So this is the definition of inertia. After that, secondly, I gave you the definition of scalar quantity. So here it is the definition of scalar quantity. The quantities that can be completely expressed by its magnitude alone is called a scalar quantity. Okay, so only scalar, we are taking magnitude only in account, it is called as a scalar quantity. Okay, and its examples are the length, breadth, area, mass, in this way, temperature. Next definition that I gave you, that is the vector quantity. You have to, if this question will not come in the define, then also this may be come in the which, that is the difference between scalar and vector quantity. At that time definition, okay, and example if you are writing, then also you will get the mark of it. So the quantity that is expressed completely only when the magnitude and directions are both are given, then it is called as a vector quantity. And its examples are displacement, velocity. Okay, these are the examples of vector quantity. Next, I gave you the definition of metric system. So what is metric system? So here it is the metric system. The definition of metric system is an international system of unit is based on 7 fundamental units, and those are called as the standard system international, means SI, and it is currently used all over the world, and it is also called as a metric system. So this is the definition of metric system. The next it is the, I gave you the definition of physical quantities, which that is the physical quantities. The physical quantities, the definition of physical quantity, it is here, that is in day-to-day life we measure many things such as the weight of fruits, vegetable, food grains, temperature of the body, some liquid, volume of liquid, density of various substances, speed of vehicle, such a quantities. Okay, and these quantities such as mass, weight, distance, speed, temperature, volume are called as a physical quantity. So for the definition you have to write only this part of the definition, that is quantities such as mass, weight, distance, speed and temperature, volume are called as a physical quantity. Okay, now after this defines question, 6 definition I ask you, and one more definition is remain, that is the weight. So weight in exam maybe they will ask you the difference between mass and weight. Okay, for that you must know that the amount of matter present in a substance is called as a mass. This is the first point. So first of all definition we will see weights, and then I will tell you the difference between weight and the mass. Okay, so here that is the definition of weight is given: a gravitational force that acts on this mass, on the mass, this mass not necessary, on the mass is called as the weight. The gravitational mass that acts on the mass of a mass which is present in the object is called as its a weight. Okay, so this is the definition. And when this question will come in the difference between, difference inside, so you have to write the first point, that is the definition of mass and definition of the weight. So here, as you know that in this way we are writing the differences. Here we are writing mass, and here we are writing the weight. Okay, so whenever we are solving the writing the difference, so first point which will come here, the amount of matter present in a substance is called as a mass. This will be the first point of the left side. And weight, sir, just now I told you the definition. The gravitational force that acts on this mass is called as a weight. The next point, right, the mass is a which quantity? Scalar quantity. Here it is given. This is the second point. And so then here weight is a vector quantity, means we are direction and the volume both we are taking into the account. Okay, and third point that we have to write inside it is the mass is a quantitative measure of the inertia of an object. Okay, and here weight gravitation for that force that which by which the earth attracts the object towards the center is called as the weight. On which example if you have to write, that is gram, kilogram, and weights inside also same weight the units we are using for this. And here mass is same for all places, but weight is different as per places. So the 3 points I told you, that is definition, it's a scalar vector and it is different at different places. These 3 points you have to write for this question. Okay, then next means definitions over now. Next point it is definition and one more extra question. I told you the difference between the mass and the weight. Okay, next question is the complete the tables. We will see the question paper. So for this question, physical quantity, MKS and the CGS system. So in MKS system, mass we are measuring in the kg. Okay, and CGS system inside mass we are measuring in the gram. Distance we are measuring in the meter, and this distance in CGS system inside we are measuring in the centimeter. Time we are measuring in the second, CGS system inside also we are measuring into second. Speed is equal to distance upon time. So distance we are measuring in meter and time we are measuring in the second. So meter per second is the unit of speed in MKS system. And in CGS system, as you know that distance we are measuring in the centimeter and time we are measuring in the second. So centimeter per second square. I have explained you when I took the lesson. Okay, so this chart you have to complete. This chart carries 4 marks. You have to write for this both 2 points. 2 means MKS and CGS, one point written, then we will get the 1 point. And one more thing I forgot to tell you, that is the difference. Whenever you are writing, you must write the 4 point. Try to, if points are not there, then 3 points it's okay, but so many points are there. For 2 marks you have to write the 4 points. To suppose mass and the weight is there. Okay, here I told you 3 points only, but here 1, 2, 3, 4, and that side also 4 points. So if you are writing in this way, then you will get the 2 marks for it. Okay, means both sides 1 point. If you are writing, then you will get only half mark for this. Okay, after this we will see why different units are used while measuring different quantities. This question's answer we have to find out in our textbook. So the question was, that is the why different units are used while measuring the different quantities. So here it is in our question's answer is here. In everyday affairs, we measure the many different physical quantities, and these physical quantities are different from each other. Means, for example, milk, sugar. Okay, so otherwise some gases are there which are representing LPG gas is there inside it. So these are the different quantities. And it has a different quantities from each other. A specific unit is used to measure each quantity. So we have to use the different specific units for different, and therefore different units are used while measuring different quantities. Okay, then next question is the And the last fifth question is the we have to write what are the major causes of errors in the measurement. Why the errors are takes place while we are measuring? It's the reasons we will see now. So here it is the answer of this question, that is major causes of errors in the measurement. So first it is not using appropriate devices. Not using the appropriate devices, it means you are not using the appropriate devices, then what happens, it causes the errors in the measurement. And not using the device properly, the device is proper, means appropriate device we use, but inside it if the device is not using properly, then also it causes the majors causes the errors in the measurement. So this is about the test. Once we will just quickly revise what is important points are there from the lesson, that is the lesson number 6 I think, that is the measure of physical quantities. Okay, so from this lesson definitions I told you it is very important only, and after that you have to learn the standardized measures are there. It's a measures name MK system, CGS system. What is MK system? Means in this system distance is measured in the meter, mass in kg, and time in second, that you must know. CGS system inside, as the open book test we are giving, it has a limitations and we have the less days. So in detail means I gave you the questions, but some questions are important questions I gave you. With this you have to learn the small points from the lesson, and these points are just I told you MK system means what, CGS system means what. Then afterwards complete the table from this. Then standards of the fundamental quantities. What are the standards of fundamental quantities? What is fundamental quantities? Then afterwards international system of the units, that is the metric system is the important, an international system of unit based on the 7 fundamental quantities, and those are called as the international system, and it is also called as a nowadays metric system. That tick box is there. Today I took that question inside the test, that is only it is present, only one box is extra here, that is the speeds, and speed is the unit I told you, that is the distance upon time, and as per it we have to write this. Great scientist is not important, I send you the video, the great scientist is not important. Afterwards importance of measurement, that also, and which are the errors caused because of this causes the which, that is the causes error in the measurement. These points you have to make perfect for the exam. All of you read the lessons properly, learn the questions which are present under the lesson, that is the exercise questions you have to. So give reasons, these all exercise questions are important, lesson read. Okay, and after that questions learn from the digest also for the exam. Okay, so tomorrow I will send you the test on the lesson number 7, that is the motion, force and work. Okay, now I will take the whole lessons test because our exam will start, as you know that it is on the 29th, so we have less days for the revision. So all of you do the study properly. Okay, thank you and have a good day.